Hey, this is Don from Padlock Technologies again with another video. This is actually two in one day. So today I'm going to be talking about another Ubiquity unified ecosystem play. I know I'm doing a lot of these, but I'm keep getting requests about more unified videos, so I decided to make another one. This time, just like the last video I made about site-to-site VPN, if you don't know anything about that video up here, click on that to go see, site-to-site VPNs using the Site Magic capability. Now we're going to talk about the one-click remote access VPN capability in the unified platform. So as you can see here, I have my account here, but let me just talk about how to set it up in general. So you're going to go to settings, and then we are going to, I believe it's identity. There you go. And then obviously I set it up identity already. And you have a whole bunch of other features that I did not click. Oh, they got smart IoT. Don't know what that is, but I will click it later. So once you do identity and you set it up, what you're basically going to do is you can use a plethora of IDPs. I'm using my Entra ID account because nowadays we're slowly but surely moving away from on-prem AD, but that's a whole nother story. Once you do that, it will sync the accounts down, and then you have some features that you can enable. One is going to be this one-click Wi-Fi. So what that basically does is when I show you the GUI for it, it literally says, here's the Wi-Fi. You can, whatever Wi-Fi you created in the Ubiquiti platform, you toggle it and it connects you to the Wi-Fi immediately. No more sharing passwords. You don't need to do that anymore. The one-click VPN is what I'm going to be talking about. Is basically you click the toggle and you're automatically connected to it. It creates a VPN connection using WireGuard, and then you're on your network. No passwords, none of that. You just loads, it will send you an email, load your credentials up, and then all you do is once you hit the toggle, it'll automatically create the connection, and you don't actually have to type in a username or password or anything like that. Camera sharing, this is mainly on the mobile side, so there is a mobile app here. Let me see if I can pop this open here real quick to show you. So there is a mobile app. Hopefully you guys see this. There's a mobile app there, and one of them is the camera. And if I wanted to share, if I was like away in another state or on vacation and you have a bunch of cameras in your facility, this is mainly for people that, have on-prem offices and stuff like that. You can share out a specific camera or a bunch of cameras, and you can just literally look at what's on the camera. So if I'll show you right now. So if I click camera, let me just make sure, and then y'all can see that's the camera that's actually behind me, right? So if I was away on vacation, if I were, and it sets alarms, it will send you an alarm that the camera I have has like some kind of infrared. It will notice like, hey, if something happened, if it makes a sound, bump in the night, it'll send you an alarm. You instantly go on the camera and say, oh, what's that, right? And normally what you would do is put a camera in the back, in the front, probably in your office towards the door, so you can kind of get everything. And what is that? That is a detective or and deterrent control, meaning, hey, you can detect if something wrong, and you can kind of deter the bad guys from actually breaking into your office because they know you got cameras around, right? So again, detective and deterrent control. But let's get back to this. Smart IoT. I don't know what that is because that wasn't there yesterday, so I'm not even going to touch it, right? But once all that's set up, the one-click VPN, what will happen is these are your normal VPN, so you won't see anything here. Oh, there it is. So to create this VPN here, I just called it this. And as you can see, the VPN type is WireGuard. Obviously, it has my IP and whatever the interface is. Once that's all set up, what ends up happening is I will use my phone, but I'll show you what it is on the laptop. So if you look up here, there's this little U up here. If I click it, as you can see, this pops down. So here is where my VPN connection is. If I toggle that, I would instantly be connected automatically. And if I toggle this Wi-Fi, I would instantly be on whatever Wi-Fi I configured. Now, normally, this is going to be, what Wi-Fi did I create here before I get stupid with it? That would be this unified identity Wi-Fi. So once you click one-click Wi-Fi, it actually creates this Wi-Fi network for you, right? And then you have to go and do the networking piece behind it, but at least it creates the Wi-Fi SSID. And then this would be what you would connect to. And then from a policy perspective, because it has the firewall here. As you can see, the internal zone has my management and my unified ID. Normally, I would not put unified ID, and I would create another zone just for that to keep people out of management. But again, this is just me quickly doing this, so it's just being lazy, for lack of better terms. And then obviously you have your policies here. But when you use the identity app, it instantly creates the SSID, puts it in the correct zone. It instantly creates the VPN or the RA VPN. So all you do is one click and bam, you're on the network. And then if you have a NAS, right? So I do have the Ubiquiti NAS. I actually just bought it. Need to fill up 4 more drives with it. You can actually go. Now I'm going to click the NAS Pro here. And now this is my actual NAS, right? It gives me instant access to whatever I got back there. Right now, I think I have 4 8 terabyte drives and a RAID 5, so really I got 16. I'm about to fill that up with another 4 8 terabyte drives, so I'll have a lot of space when it's done. But let me show you what it looks like. So right now, let's say I'm gonna use the phone. So I just showed you the camera, right? So I'm gonna show you what happens from I'm gonna I'm gonna click this. Hopefully you see that there's a VPN button right there. I'm gonna click the VPN, and then I'm gonna show you that I'm connected to the VPN. So let's go to client devices. So right now you see no devices whatsoever, right? And you only see wired and wireless. So now when I click VPN one time, one click, I am now connected. And if you look up there, hopefully you can see that says connected right there. And I'm gonna give this some time, and then over here it will pop up and say VPN. There it is right here. So here it is. This is me connected to the VPN. Right now it just says Unifi user, mobile user, because I didn't change the name or anything like that. But as you can see, I'm connected to the VPN. Here's the VPN that I'm connected to, and I'm technically on the network, right? Now I'm going to show you the Wi-Fi one, right? So let's disconnect, one click. So I'm off the network. There is a delay from when you go off and go back on. So this will stay here for a little bit and then it'll disappear. So now let's say, oh, you have a device you wanted to get on the network. You want, people to come in. I would say workers to come in, and you don't want to give them the Wi-Fi password because you don't want them giving it out to people. So you just say, okay, install the identity app on whatever device. They load their credentials up, and then they will have, there is a Wi-Fi button up here. Man, I can't really zoom into that, but there's a Wi-Fi button there. So now, and I'm going to refresh this if I go to devices and then go here, yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time. Let me refresh that. And this is that latency I was talking about. Eventually, this will disappear because I'm not on the network anymore. I would say that's the only like gooey flaw in here is it takes a long time for this to actually disappear. So now I'm going to one click before I show you see it. Do you want to join that Wi-Fi there? I click the button, wait for a couple seconds, and eventually it will say I'm connected. It now says I am connected. So now if I go to my Wi-Fi networks here, go to Wi-Fi, we're good here, go to networks. As you can see, that little one there means I'm on the Wi-Fi network from one click. So if I click that, it'll tell you that's my iPhone that I am connected to. So in one click, I was able to get VPN access, I was able to get camera access, I was able to get Wi-Fi access without sharing any credentials. So this is the unified identity app showing you the one-click remote access VPN with some other features as well. Hopefully this video was informative. If you like stuff like this, because I do it all the time, don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. My channel is growing. I really appreciate all the views and all my subscribers, and I love doing these type of videos. This is Don from Paralight Technologies again. Thank you, and have a nice day.